And hello friends, Potato is with you, and today we will continue to consider the very mod that the subscriber made, namely the addition for the crate. Bros addition or something like that is called. In general, he made a new update literally the next day, and let's look at it faster. And by the way, before the start of this video, very interesting things happened. For some reason, I did not go into the original Minecraft. I wrote that there is no connection, and in short, apparently someone there is informing Microsoft or something like that. In short, now I have to go in. Already look at the potatoes through the launcher, came in, and we record a video for you here. So well, let's take a quick look at what's new in our inventory here. Bros Audi chance. So, here we have a little more, and as far as I can see, such an element as magma juice has been added here. I think he just did some new effects. In general, he took into account all our requests. So let's look at everything. Everything. The first thing we added is a new brass alloy. Honestly, I do not know what to do with it, because nothing is visible through J. You can only see how to do it, and it is made of 4 andesite alloys, and also a brass ingot. That is, most likely from this brass alloy, since there is andesite and also brass, we will be able to eventually get the same brazosite. How it turns out again is unknown. I tried to melt it down. Let's even try again. Maybe I did something wrong. So, let's take a stove. We'll also take coal and stuff the whole thing. Most likely, it is done somehow wrong. Here we have it shoved here as it were, but nothing works. I also tried to do this on fans. Honestly, there are no more assumptions. It can be done somewhere, which means that we found out by the way that something else is being done there. It does not work. In short, so far we do not know how Brosy is done. But there is something else I would like to say in this update now, and we have added the Russian language, although not everywhere and somewhere crooked. For example, a coal saw is of course very interesting. But for example, we have such a block as the rune column, that is, a runic column. For some reason, both English and Russian are here. In short, it's also not clear, but in general it's not the point, it's just that, it's all a matter of development, so we won't pay attention to it. One more thing I noticed, if we combine means a bowl, mechanically mix a gear, a creative motor, and also naturally all our ingredients for this brass alloy, then we will get with you just the same brass alloy with the help of this automatic creation. In other words, let's look at it now. If we throw a brass ingot or 2 brass ingots here now, then we will get a wand from the supplement in my opinion to craft accessories. Here, and we get 4 brass rods. But if we throw andesite first, so in my opinion by the way, we need to throw 4 pieces. Let's check it out by the way, and we have 1 brass. So, why is it that nothing works out for us? I didn't understand. Before that, everything worked out. But wait for 2 brass, and we get something. Stop. Wait. I used to throw it here like this, and like this, and like this, and something turned out. I don't know. Listen, in short, I do not know what this is connected with. Maybe it was necessary to add something from below. In short, I had been crafting before, and moreover, I was crafting everything correctly. That is, I got these brass alloys here. Now, I wanted to brag about my discovery, and something doesn't work. For some reason it doesn't mix properly. These brass rods are obtained. Maybe 1 to 1 should be thrown. I threw so accurately, and everything worked out for me. I do not know why this is so. Let's forget about it and move on. But then, as far as I understood, we changed the brass pickaxe and added strength to it. I don't know what about strength. I didn't check, but the speed in my opinion is a little faster than an iron pickaxe. Now I don't have a partner, unfortunately, or rather a partner, so I won't be able to check the whole thing right so accurately. But let's get into this cave here. So everything was disrupted by the mod, and we dig the iron 1. We look, so 1, 2, 3, 4, so quickly change, and up, yes for sure. A brass pickaxe digs, I would even say probably like a diamond 1 or something like that. But I'm sure she has the strength. Well, by the way, it seems to me that it has about the same strength as an iron pickaxe now, or maybe even a little better. And another thing I noticed was that they added damage to the brass axe. That is, it was 8, but most likely it became 10. Honestly, I don't remember if we had 10 or had 8. It was probably 8. Let's test some kind of a ruiner now. I don't know this hatchet. So, the ruiner, here he is with us. Let's bring him here and beat him. Come on. Oppa is doing 10 damage. Yes, it's great, these indicators do not lie, but we demolish 15 crit. Here in principle, such a hatchet has 10 damage 0, 8 attacks, and at the same time, we have a sword of 16, more precisely 1 and 6 attack speed, 8 damage. In principle, again, the sword will be more effective. Then we realized, more precisely, the subscriber wrote and even made an addition to this addition like this. In the melting furnace, in short, what is being done here? Look, we need a protozite, and also magma. We're going to put up this melting furnace, and now what's in it? There is no need to power it in any way. We go into it, and here it is shown on the left, specifically for people like us, or rather like me. Here are such stupid ones. And it turns out that here it is necessary to put the bridesite, and here it is magma to lay the whole thing. Then we press forge, and it turns out a hellish brasdesit. It's the same as what we had before. There's something there. In short, I thought it was a chromatic compound of some kind, but it turned out that we have a kind of just hellish brasdesit. That is, well, an ordinary ingot, let's say. We are already making brand new things like this out of it. It is also possible that brazite itself can be obtained in this foundry. By the way, let's try. And no, coal is not suitable, but if magma, probably won't work either. Yes, it doesn't fit. Listen, maybe there's just no crafting again. Then we finally changed the safe. Let's see what he can do now. First of all, let's try to blow it up, and now we'll see a miracle. Namely, let's try to blow it up. And will it explode or not? Let's see if he changed this case. Everything doesn't explode now. Great. Our request has been fulfilled, and I understand that he is probably like now. By the way, let's check it for extractability. Is it mined with an iron pickaxe, diamond or non-granite, and maybe even stone and wood is mined? It seems to me that there is not, although it breaks down quite quickly, so there are chances. So, come on. And yes, it is mined. And therefore, in short, you can extract it again with all picks, but it does not explode, which is very cool. Well, did you make the code? Yes, look, there is a shorter code. But however, look, it's possible the tank is like this, maybe somehow with some cheat. It would be possible to quickly get in and steal something there. But in short, there is now a code here, a standard code. It says 000, let's take it away, and everything opens with us. Now it can be changed here. Let's say 2222226. Is it possible? Probably yes. Let's try 222. So it doesn't fit, but if it's 6, yes, everything fits. Therefore, everything is shorter. Now the cat can be entered here. Great. By the way, I'm wondering if we really put a wooden pickaxe in it, and put it here and break it. But objects fall out of it. But how to make them not fall out? It's certainly interesting, but it's like an idea. I think it would be cool if it was broken, and like it was impossible not to open it, not to burn anything, or that nothing fell out of it, because again, it's like this safe. And then there's some kind of tank. I don't know if it's possible to steal something there like that. It seems to me that it is possible. Also now we have added new material. This is a coal saw. As it is written, coal dust is shorter. I thought it was extracted from coal, so I took the naturally fat one into a creative motor and started turning the whole thing around. Namely, in this way, I threw coal there, made more speed. So let's do 256 now. It's great, and we throw coal here. One thing, it is crushed, and a black dye is obtained. How is dust made? So where is it that we don't show up here? Again, we don't know about it. Well, in short, maybe they are not crafting yet, but crafting certainly needs to be added, otherwise why is this all about? So, firm it, we do not show what is being crafted, but as you can guess from the following item, carbon, which in general as we know is made of coal dust, there is a shorter resin of some kind. In general, I'm more than sure that somehow I tried this coal dust by the way, and I didn't succeed. Let's check it again now. So, let's make more speed, and throw 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 doesn't come out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 doesn't work either. In short, again, we don't know how to make carbon, but carbon will be useful to us for creating very cool things. Let's see which ones now. Namely, it will be necessary to make as much as an entire structure, from a runic altar, runic columns, and also runic blocks. You will need 1, 4, and 4 pieces. And let's set up this structure. How to put it again is not entirely clear, but the subscriber attached a screen to my mail. Namely, it will be necessary to put a runic altar here first, then, in a block from here, if I am not mistaken, a column here, a column here, and a column here, and runic blocks on top. That's the way it is. Now this structure is active. If we had one column broken here, we would come in here and try to do some of these runes. Looking ahead, here we have the rune of water, fire, air, and also earth. Here, we would not have been able to craft anything shorter, so we make the structure completely and move on to our runes. Namely, to create a water rune, we will need a jar of water, kelp, and also a blowfish. To create a rune of fire, we will need magma, a bucket of lava, and also a jar of glory. For air, a spider web, a feather, and also sugar. And for the earth, it is the earth of course, bamboo, and also wheat seeds. We will also need auxiliary materials in the form of, and if I'm not mistaken, this is a hell of a Brazilian. And we put it here. It seems like everything should work. So, then we just put all the ingredients to create a water rune, in random slots, click the whale, and that's it. A water rune is created. Let's do the same for our fire rune here. And by the way, something is not crafting anything. Maybe it's not necessary randomly. Something like that. Yes, listen, there are still not random slots here along the way. I lied to you. And most likely it is necessary to lay out exactly some kind of sequence. So, and if so, yes, it turns out to be an air rune. And finally, an earthen, natural rune. More precisely, a natural rune. What are these runes for? We don't know yet. None of them are being crafted. Maybe we can push something PCM. Let's try it. So, nothing is pressed. Fiery, earthy, no, nothing pokes. In short, apparently these runes will then be needed to create some maybe very cool items, tools, armor. In general, these are the runes we have. And now let's try the following. If I'm not mistaken, we asked to make an effect for a jar of honey, because there was no effect. Chocolate seems to give something or not, I don't remember. In short, milk and so. Lava, by the way, I don't know if you can drink lava or not, but there is also magma juice, and we have a part of the builder. We have already had this too, so we are not considering it. So the first one is honey. Look, we have honey, and regeneration is added for a minute. Listen, by the way, it's nothing like that, because if we drank ordinary honey, in principle it didn't seem to give anything. So on, a jar of chocolate. Let's drink it, and it gives us what? Night vision for 2 minutes. Of course, this chocolate is so vigorous. What does night vision give us? Activates us. Well, let's have a jar of glory. It is not drunk, but magma juice, by the way, which is made from a jar of glory plus magma, which is interesting. We can drink it, of course, and we get it. So, it means glow for 30 seconds, and also fire resistance for 2 minutes. It's cool that I did these effects after all, and not some kind of arson, because it would still be arson, well, in the form of trolling or something. Although, by the way, it would be possible to make such an explosive potion, let's say from lava, so that you throw it like that, and it sets everyone on fire. That, by the way, would probably be cool. So, by the way, I just noticed that the light staff is used by us, use ER runes, that is, they use air runes. So, and others don't use anything else here. Like like nothing else. That is, along the way. Now this glowing staff will use these aerial runes for a shot. Let's just try shooting now. And it shoots just like the same bow, probably. Come on, does he have ballistics or not? No, I've lost weight, everything is flying clearly there. Well, 65 HP 12, deals damage the same as it was. But as I understand it, he uses the air rudder now for his own use. That is, let's try to shoot now. Doesn't shoot, but if so, yes, 1 rune at a time. Listen, it's fun to spend. True, they are, if I'm not mistaken, expensive, because there will need to be a hell of a lot more, which is not very much, and the damage probably does not justify itself. It would probably be possible to make some kind of clip like, let's say 1 air rune is equal to 10 shots there, or something like that. Well, there was a potato with you. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, put likes, write comments, and click on the bell, because now the video is released every day, and if you click on the bell, then you will always receive an alert about each new video.